All right, hello, how are we? Let's just change the camera just a little bit here. Yes, lovely. How are we all? Let's just bring out the chat as well, just in case anybody wants to say hello. Okay, there we are. Okay, hey Ronya, hi Nikki. So today, like I said in my Instagram story, if you've seen that, today we're going to be doing a full body workout. It's going to be quite a big one. Is it afternoon, morning? Yeah, what did I say? Either way, hello. So today is going to be a full body workout. We're going to be putting together what we've done during the week. So we've done a upper body workout, so mainly shoulders, and then we did a glute workout, some hip mobility in there as well, but we're going to ignore that for today because we're going to focus on working out our muscles rather than mobility. So we've got some shoulders first, then some glutes, and then that'll be us. And then your core will be engaged all the way through, especially in the upper body workout, if you really want to focus on getting your core tight and engaged as much as possible in every exercise. So we've got 3 rounds of each section. So 3 rounds for our upper body, 3 rounds for our lower. Don't know what my iPad is saying here. And each exercise will be 30 seconds long with 10 seconds rest. So grab yourself some water, get yourself, get yourself set up and prepared. And yeah, in just a moment we'll get started. So I'll just let you sort of get going, get yourself ready. And if you are enjoying these workouts, and if you're watching on YouTube, again, remember to subscribe and leave a like so that I know that you're enjoying these videos and that you want to keep on going. And if you want a alternative to an exercise, leave a comment, say something in the chat. If your wrist is sore today, I can give you an alternative as well. That'll be absolutely fine, and I can help you out there. So no excuses, you have me, all right? And again, if you want a 3-month training program, it lasts for 3 months. It's very, very affordable. You get to learn what to do for your specific body and for your specific goals, because everybody is completely different and wants different things. So it's a complete one-to-one with me, myself. Every single week you get to catch up with me, see how we're doing, change up the program if you really want to, and create some healthy lifestyles in those 3 months, all right? So, for the first 5 sets of exercises, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Okay, so for the first 5 exercises for our upper body, we have got what we did last week, or during this week. We gradually went up in intensity, so we did 30 seconds for the first round, 45 seconds for the second round, and then 60 seconds for the third and final round. But not today, because we've got some legs to go as well. So we're just going to do 30 seconds all the way through. So we've got push-ups, again, nice and solid, coming all the way down. If you want, go on your knees, make sure your hips come down with you, keeping that core tight, hips tucked under. Then if you have some weights, then you can do so, or if you have some bands, glute bands, you can use them as well, or you can just use body weight. We're going to be doing some renegade rows, so we're going to go into that high plank. If you want to widen your stance a little bit so that you don't roll too much, that's absolutely fine. Shift your weight to one side so you find balance on one arm. Tuck that elbow in towards your side. Squeeze your back and biceps as much as you can, then come down. If you have some weights, this is going to really work your back a bit more. And biceps, if you have some bands, you can do the exact same. Just place them in your palms like so. Widen the stance in your hands. And then again, coming up, get a good stretch in the band, putting through the back as much as you can. All right, I think I might use the band for today. see how I do with that. Then we've got head taps. Same exact thing, just tapping our head. If you prefer, you could do shoulder taps. That's absolutely all right. It's fine. It's the same thing. It's just mixing it up a little bit. All right. Then we've got commando push-ups. So we're going to go into a commando plank. So we're going to go into that plank position, coming up onto our hands, do a push-up, and then come back down. Again, you can do this on your knees, coming up, do a push-up, then come back down. Again, all keeping the hips tucked under in towards your belly button. Hi, Jamie. And then for the last one, we're just going to hold a high plank, and for an extra bit of challenge, again, go into that high plank, tuck the hips under into your belly, in towards your belly button. For an extra challenge, you can lean forwards a little bit. All right. So those are the 5 exercises that we're doing. So shake your shoulders out a little bit. We're going to get going in just a second. Just going to do a quick warm up here. Just coming in and out with your shoulders and arms, just to get your chest going. And nice big shoulder circles. Lovely. And then we're also going to do a couple of walkouts as well, and then we're going to get into that exercise. Lovely. Should have probably done the warm up before I instructed the exercises. Lovely. And then just roll the wrists out a little bit. Lovely. And then we're just going to do a couple of warm-ups, so that walkouts, so that we can warm up our hamstrings as well. So nice straight legs. Walk yourself out and then back in. We're going to do 3 of these, and then we're going to do a couple of rotations as well. Actually, we'll do 5. So we'll do 2 more. Lovely, last one, and we'll do some rotations now. All right, so we walk back out again. Then we're going to bring one foot in, rotate, change sides. Lovely, and then walk back in. I'm going to do one more. So this is loosening up the hips as well as the back. Lovely. And relax, just shake out your wrists. Get yourself rolling. All right, so are we ready? We're gonna start off with those push-ups. And then going into those renegade rows. So, got 10 seconds. Shake your arms out. Get yourself ready. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's do some push-ups. Oh, my wrists are feeling a little bit stiff today. 20 seconds. And it's 30 seconds each exercise. Just do as much as you can in those 30 seconds. 2. Let's get one more in. Lovely. All right, we've got those renegade rows now. So again, tucking those elbows in towards your belly, in towards your back. Getting a good squeeze. Let's go, 30 seconds. I'm gonna use the band for this, see how this goes. And for all of this, you wanna keep your hips and shoulders facing the floor as much as you can. You don't wanna roll too much. My wrist's very stiff today. 2, 1. Woo. All right, we've got some head taps now. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If your wrists are very sore, you can always go on your fists as well. Just means that you'll have to balance a little bit more. Again, when you're doing these, don't roll too much. All right? Keep your shoulders facing the floor. Your hips will rotate just a little bit, but you don't want to be rolling. All right? Commando push-ups. 2 more exercises. Let's go. So we're gonna come up, do a push-up, and then come back down. Oh, my shoulders are burning up already. 5 seconds left. Let's go one more in. 3, 2, 1. All right, and we've got those high planks next. So just go into the high plank for an extra challenge. Get a forwards lean in. Let's go. And again, when you're doing these, do these on your knees as well if you really want to. But make sure that your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulders are all stacked on top of one another. All right? Got 15 seconds. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Lovely work. All right. Shake your arms out. Got 2 more rounds. We've got about a minute rest. How are we all feeling? All right. So, again, like I said, if it is way too much at this moment, second round is always easiest. First round is like, oh, you're just warming up, getting yourself sort of ready for these exercises, in a way like waking up your body. Second time round, you're sort of like, okay, I'm awake, I know what I'm doing. You can really push yourself a bit more, you've got your form. And the third round is the most difficult because you've already done what you need to be doing. You know what you're doing, you can push yourself even more, but you are tired at the same time. So it's going to be absolutely exhausting on the third round and final round. So for the second round, try your hardest, try even harder, and for the third round, give it your all. Right, second round. Oh, this microphone is really tickling me. Right, got 10 seconds, we're going to go into those push-ups. I'm going to save my energy, I'm going to go onto my knees. 3, 2, 1. So I'm just moving my microphone there. Sorry for that audio. Okay, got push-ups. So I'm going to save my energy. I'm just going to go onto my shoulders, onto my knees. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to ignore my core. I'm going to keep my belly tight, keep my hips tucked into my belly button. I want to move as one unit. Lovely. All right, we've got those renegade rows. Remember, elbows tucked in. So you can come back and in. Let's go. All right. Now this exercise really does benefit when you have some weight or extra resistance. So if you've got some, really do utilize your bands. 2, 1. Head taps. 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Again, keep those hips tucked under, in towards your belly button, tummy tight. And then your shoulders should be stacked on top of your elbows, and your elbows should be stacked on top of your wrists. Oh, shoulders are killing me now. Commandos into push-ups. You ready? 2, 1. Let's go. Up onto the hands and push up. The best way to think about doing these push-ups is pushing the earth away from you rather than trying to come up. As that might help with some strength as you're keeping your core tight and everything as well. Rather than trying to come up. When you try and come up, you're going to come up through the chest. That's what you don't want to do. You want to push away. All right. Last one. Got the high plank. Let's go. Keep your breathing controlled. We're over halfway. Got about 10 seconds. Again, if you want to widen your stance for some extra balance. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that high plank is a killer at the end. Just going to loosen up my wrists a little bit. So if your wrists are feeling a little bit tight, you can always loosen up the wrists. So what I like to do is place my fingers pointed in towards me and then just slowly roll back till I feel a slight stretch. I'm just going to stretch out my forearms and some ligaments joining into my wrist. And then come on back. You don't want to pull too far, just until you feel a slight stretch. And then the same on the back of your hand. So you're going to lean on the back of your hand here. And again, you're going to pull back. And then roll forwards one more time. And then the last one that I like to do is rock side to side, which is quite nice. So I'm going to point my fingers out to the left and right. We're just going to go from side to side. And again, this is going to hit different points. Try and spread out your fingers as much as you can. And then each time that you're going over to one side, just lean that a little bit more. All right. Now just roll out your wrists. Oh, my camera battery is going. Lovely. Thought I charged it just a little bit before this session. All right, let's give you about another 15 seconds. Then we're going to move on to round 3, the third and final round. And we're going to move on to our legs. Okay. So we've got 10 seconds. I'm going to go into those push-ups. Just hope the camera lasts for the rest of today's session. 2, 1. Let's go. Again, I'm just going to save my energy just a little bit with these push-ups. So I'm still going to focus on the stretch in the chest. Just take it a little bit more controlled. Try and focus on the core engagement as much as I can here. And again, you can do these push-ups in any way that you want. You could do close push-ups, just focusing on the triceps. Wide, not too wide, just focusing a bit more on chest. Lovely. Renegade rows. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, 15 seconds. Ooh, thumb got caught. Keep that core tight. 2, 1. Not going to use that band anymore. Done with that. Head taps. 3 more exercises. Let's go. Well, 2 exercises with movement, and then 1 more when we're just holding ourselves in one position. Again, See how I'm not rotating in the hips, just sort of shifting my weight side to side. 2, 1. Okay. Commando push-ups. Nearly there. Keep it going. Again, you've got 2 more exercises for our upper body, and then we're done. I'm going to do some close push-ups here, just to focus more on the triceps. Maybe not. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Man, I'm finished. Okay. And then we're going to hold that high plank. Nearly there. Last 30 seconds. 2, 1. All right, so the last of our upper body. Just keep it held. Keep your breathing controlled. Focus on your breathing. More than the exhaustion in your shoulders. It's a good distraction. Got 10 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1. And that's our upper body done. We've still got 3 more rounds, but we're going to change it. Move on to our lower body. Feeling good? Feeling fresh? Feeling strong? Feeling solid? Whew. Okay. How long have we been going for? 20 minutes. Not bad. Okay. So, that was what we did on Tuesday. What we did on Thursday was lower body and a bit more glute work. So again, if you have any questions, do let me know in the comments and I can help you out. Or in the chat. Again, I can help you out there. Or if you just want to say that you hate me, say that. So, what we've got for our lower body whilst you're resting up is high plank leg raises. Now this again is having to hold ourselves up in that high plank position. So if you do prefer going to a normal plank, that's absolutely fine. I prefer going into the high plank because it's just a lot easier to move my legs. It's less on the core. So we're going to go into the high plank, and what we're going to do is raise our leg up, keeping it nice and straight. You want to keep the core as tight as you can, then back down. All right, focusing on the squeeze of the glutes. Now you're not coming all the way up so that your back arches. You're not doing that. You want to keep your hips tucked into your belly button as much as you can. We're just going to come up and down, squeezing the glutes. It's just a little kick up, and that's it. Then we're going to change sides, do the same. And then the next exercise, I'm starting to call Kate Winslet's because of Titanic, or lateral leg raises, or laying down lateral leg raises. So I'm going to lie down as if Leonardo DiCaprio was going to paint me like one of his French girls. So we're going to keep our legs straight, hips pointed up to the ceiling, not behind us or in front of us. We're not rolling back or forwards. We're staying directly on our side, coming up, getting a good squeeze on the side of our glutes here, and a little bit on our abductors, sorry. So we've got the abductors, which is on the outside, adductors, adductors, it's on the inside. So adductors are responsible for adding into our body. Abductors, abductors, is responsible for away from body ductors. So we're going to come up and down. Again, 30 seconds. And then we're going to change sides. Kate Winslet 2.0. Hips facing up. And again, coming up and down. If you want, you can bend your knees a little bit, keep your heels together, and you can come up and down like so. That also works. It's just you get a little bit more when you keep your legs straight. Again, you can have a band around your ankles here. I'm not. Body weight is fine. And then the last 30 seconds, we're going to be doing a squat hold. Okay, so we've got high plank, leg raises, Kate Winslet's, and then squat hold. All right. Again, 30 seconds each, 10 seconds rest in between. I'm going to start in 10 seconds, or roughly 10 seconds. I'll let you get ready, as I need another drink as well. Right, now we've got 10 seconds. Get yourself ready for those high plank leg raises. Again, you can treat this first round as like a warm-up, and the second round, really go for it. So again, try and figure out your form. Keep those hips tucked into your belly button, tummy nice and tight. We're just coming up and down. We're not coming all the way up. You don't want to arch your back. You want to keep your tummy tight. We're just coming up and down, really squeezing our glutes as we're coming up, especially the leg that we're raising. Keep it up. 2, 1. Lovely. 10 seconds rest. Again, you can have a band around your ankles if you really want to. Adds a little bit more extra space. Changing sides. Let's go. So again, we're not coming all the way up. Just coming up just a little bit. We don't want to be arching our back too much. Lovely. Keep it up. We've got 15 seconds. I'm just coming straight up behind us. Not going to the side, not going in other wacky directions, just going straight up. Lovely. Right, lying onto our sides, hips facing up, coming straight up. If you want a little bit more activation, what you can do is bring your leg slightly behind you, just coming up. Again, you're not coming all the way back. It's just a little bit behind and just coming up. And again, really focusing on squeezing your bum as much as you can. Again, if you have bands, use some bands. If you want extra, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Get a nice little pump on here. All right, change sides, 2, 1. Again, hips facing straight up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your bum as much as you can. It's really good at strengthening the hips as well if you've got weak hips. Well, it's going to strengthen the outside of the glutes, which is connected to the hips a little bit. Which is going to make you more stable as well. 2, 1. Last 30 seconds. Gonna go into a squat hold. My bum hurts. Let's go. So this is just for an extra bit of exhaustion. And when you're doing these, again, make sure that you're not just sitting down into the squat. Here you can sort of relax. What you want is to be nice and parallel to the floor, almost a 90 degree in the legs. Core engaged, back straight. All right. If you can only get to here, that's fine. Try and go a little bit lower if you can, and really get your legs going. 2, 1. Lovely. Just gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb. For those on Instagram watching, it's probably an annoying buzz sound. All right. So again, I'm gonna have about 30 seconds rest, just like we did on Thursday. Gonna do that again. So this one's gonna go a lot quicker than our shoulders because our glutes are bigger and stronger muscle compared to our shoulders, which is a smaller muscle. Right, we ready to go? Got 10 seconds. Gonna go into the straight leg raises into that in that high plank. Let's go. Again, really squeezing the glutes, keeping the tummy tight. You don't want to be moving your core at all. Really nice and tight, and the only part that's moving is your leg. Not even your other leg that is on the floor. want to keep that straight and solid as well. The only part that should be moving is this leg here that's going up and down. 2, 1. All right, change sides. Got 5 seconds. Again, if you want to shake those legs out, shake those legs out. 2, 1. Change sides. Let's go. So again, second time round is normally easiest because you're warmed up, you've got some blood in your muscles, you know what you're doing, so you can go even harder, work harder, I mean. Third time round, you're exhausted, so really push it. 2, 1. Woo. Lane lateral leg raises, aka Kate Winslet. Or any other French girls that Leonardo DiCaprio painted or drew. Ooh, again, really focus on squeezing your glutes. And what you might find now is that it's leading into the leg here. So really try and make that muscle connection to your glutes as much as you can. 2, 1. But again, we're working the side of a leg here as well. So it's absolutely fine if you feel it more there than the glutes. Changing sides. Let's go. Again, hips up towards the ceiling. If you want a slight bend in your legs, you can. Or if you prefer having a bit of a bend in the legs, keeping the heels together, coming up and down. Works the same way. All right. And again, you can bend this leg that's on the floor a little bit for some extra balance. Lovely. Now we've got a squat hold. Ooh, my left wrist is really weak today. Can't put any pressure on it. Let's go, last 30 seconds. Whew. It's a big session today. Again, focus on your breathing. If you're really starting to burn up, focus on your breathing. 3 seconds in, 2 seconds out, or 2 to 3 seconds out. It's a good distraction. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So, like I just said, if you're really starting to burn out, you can't hold the exercises or carry on, focus on your breathing as much as you can. Keep that regulated, as it's going to keep blood flow to your head. Not only that though, it's a very, very good distraction. If I was to go running, keyword if, / when I did go running, I would always focus on my breathing rather than how long I've got left or where I am or how far I've gone and I have to go back. I focus on, okay, there's one lamppost and I'm going to focus on my breathing, get to that lamppost and then relax there. Or just keep running and focus on my breathing and before I know it, I'm back home. It's a very, very good distraction. Obviously you want to keep reminding yourself about form and the engagement in the muscles as much as you can. But if you're really, really struggling, focus on your breathing. Lovely. Right, giving you about a minute there. You guys are lucky. Last round, straight leg raises in that high plank. We're going to work our glutes. Last one. Let's go. So it's the very last round. We've only got 3 minutes remaining of today. That's as long as this round is, and that's including the rest time. Lovely, keep it up. Again, staying solid. You should be burning up on this third round. 3, 2, 1. All right. Change legs. 2, 1. Let's go. Man, Doesn't help that we trained shoulders just before this. Keep that core tight. Shoulders are starting to burn up now. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. All right. Laying down lateral raises now. It's a tongue twister and a half. Let's go. Such a long-winded exercise name, so I'm just going to keep calling it Kate Winslets. We've got 10 seconds. All right, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Again, just do as much as you can in these 30 seconds. It is just that time frame. Let's go. Again, hips facing up. They shouldn't be leaning behind you or in front. Oh, my Lord. Nearly there. Less than 10 seconds. And then we've got that squat hold, which is the last exercise. 3, 2, 1. Ow. Okay. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So last 30 seconds. Again, focus on your breathing. 15 seconds left. We're over halfway. 10 seconds now. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Oi. And relax. Lovely work. Woo. Got lightheaded just then. Take a couple deep breaths. Get yourself some water. Pat yourself in the back. Go cry in the corner or something if you're really sore. Which I might do after this. All right, brilliant work. So again, if you are enjoying these sessions, yeah, mine too. My shoulders are completely dead after this week. Especially going into high planks with those leg raises. They just don't get a rest, do they? So again, like I said, if you are enjoying these videos, do leave a like, a comment, and do subscribe if you want to keep it up. Really helps me out. Plus, also lets me know if you're enjoying these videos as well. And again, they will be hosted every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 12:30. And again, if you want a 3-month training program, visit my website, oscarsmith.fitness.com, or message me on Instagram, oscarsmith.fitness, or email me, oscarsmith.fitness@gmail.com for more details. Like I said, it's a one-to-one personalized training program for you and only you. Nobody else has it. Get checked up on every single week with me, see how you're doing and managing. And we'll change the program if we need to. And again, it's a very affordable price and lasts for 3 months. So again, if you want more details about that, or you just want to purchase it, my website is oscarsmith.fitness.com. My Instagram is oscarsmith.fitness and email oscarsmith.fitness@gmail.com. Lovely work. I shall see you Tuesday, 12:30, Thursday, 12:30, and Saturday at 12:30. Lovely. See you next week. Bye.